Hello guys, in this episode of Design Highlight, we'll take a look at Rafael Amarante, a 3D artist concept designer from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Rafael has a number of really nice helmets here and some nice mechs as well. Let's take a look. First of all, we've got this robot right here. So Rafael has a very nice eye for some nice complex detail. Next we have the Phantom from Halo 2 Anniversary. So a variety of artists contributed various props to the cutscenes for Halo 2 Anniversary. It looks like Rafael has done the modeling, texturing, and the shaders. We've got this nice beefy mech right here. Looks like he's got dynamite and a hammer. So it looks like he's doing some demolition work. We've got this nice kind of a hunchback robot right here. I really like this form. He looks like a servant mech. You can tell he looks like a human being that's bent over. So sometimes, guys, when you design certain mechs in certain ways, you kind of evoke various human poses and imagery. Another nice mech right here. I kind of like the flat head. Got this nice beefy mech right here. I always like these kind of designs a lot, guys. I like the big chest and the broad shoulders and the big arms and hands here. So I've always appreciated this kind of mech design here. And I got a nice wireframe view as well for those who like the wireframes. Another beefy mech right here. I very much like the large arms and the big mace right here. Yeah, I remember a game called it was called like Maximo and the Army of Zin, and I saw that game when I was a child. It very much like the robot design that game. It had these big chunky robots as well, and ever since then I've appreciated this kind of design. Looks like we've got maybe some. Here's with the weapon. Here's without the weapon. Very much like the giant shoulder armor here. So it's very simple but very effective. I can also see this kind of mech in one of the Ratchet and Clank games as well. We've got this nice little kit bash between a real photograph and some 3D work here. So it looks like all of the 3D armor is very well integrated, very seamless. Another example of kit bashing with a photograph and 3D. Nice little proportions here. Very much like the extended shoulders here and the small little fingers. So just a fun practice with proportion. And seeing how far I can push the exaggeration. It looks like here he switched over to using ZBrush. This is made in ZBrush, and I very much like the detailization of all the armor components here. We got one more mech right here. I very much like this one because it's got some little cloth around the head. I like the color scheme. I also like this kind of a grid pattern on the thighs. So I think the addition of the cloth around the head here gives it a more interesting look. I really like the holes and the types of details used here. I think this is a very intriguing design. I very much like the proportion and the silhouette for the rib, the waist area here. It just evokes certain kind of human imagery. Alright guys, that has been Rafael Amarante. Link is in the description. Thank you for watching and take care.